The Philippines is one of the longest-running Huey helicopters in the entire world, so most of it is really outdated. Almost most of them are no longer flying, or others have crashed due to lack of spare parts. This is ignored by our Congress and the Senate because by not providing enough funds to buy new assets, most of them are concerned about the poor. That's why the Philippines has been left behind by many countries in Southeast Asia in terms of military assets. The Philippines has a total of 29 UH-1H and 10 O-1D helicopters. Not enough to serve the entire military. Some Huey helicopters are supposed to save lives of wounded soldier, but some of them are left for dead due to engine failure. Philippine Air Force, one of the branches of AFP that operates Vietnam War era helicopters, a decade-old helicopters, and large number of these had been involved in crashes. President Rodrigo Duterte is eyeing to retire all of the UH-1 Huey helicopters being operated by the Philippine Air Force, following fatal crashes. "We will buy helicopters. If it can be remedied, we will." Duterte, however, said that he was not making any hard promises, but assured that he will try his best to look for the budget to replace the helicopters. On January 16, 7 soldiers were killed when their UH-1 chopper crashed in a rice field in Malaybalay City, Bukidnon.This incident was said to be the 4th Air Force helicopter to crash in 6 months. Of the helicopters that crashed, 3 were Hueys.The Armed Forces of the Philippines. AFP has an existing procurement program to modernize the helicopter fleet of the Philippine Air Force. Recently, it commissioned the first 6 of 16 Polish-made Sikorsky S70i BLACKHAWK helicopters ordered in 2019. The remaining 10 BLACKHAWK units are expected to be delivered within the first quarter of 2021, according to defense officials. PH Air Force contingent submitted their report on the A-1-hour Huey helicopter. The Senate welcomes a contingent from the Philippine Air Force, led by Vice Commanding General Mgan Florante Amano. The team submitted their report on the A-1H Huey helicopter, which President Duterte announced would be decommissioned soon. The Senate, through Majority Leader Mig Subiri, committed to provide funds for the modernization of the fleet in 2022 by adding initially 40 and then 20 more BLACKHAWK helicopters aside from the 16 newly procured BLACKHAWK helicopters that are arriving very soon.